Hello students, this is the fifth video of chapter Strategies for Enhancement in Food Production, and topic of today is plant breeding, in which we will study definition of plant breeding, steps involved in plant breeding, varieties of wheat, rice, sugarcane and millets. So let's start. Plant breeding is purposeful manipulation of plant species in order to create desired plant type. So if we purposefully manipulate plant species so that we can create desired plant type, it is known as plant breeding. What do you mean by desired plant type? Desired plant type means that plant that gives better yield, is disease resistant, is disease resistant, and is better suited for cultivation. Now let us look at the characters that breeders try to incorporate into the plant. So breeders try to incorporate the following character. Number 1, high yield. Number 2, disease and pest resistance, drought resistance, and desirable quality. So these are the 4 characters that the breeders try to incorporate into the plant. Now let us look at various steps involved in plant breeding. The first step involved in plant breeding is collection of germ plasm. Germ plasm is the entire collection of diverse allele for a gene. So we will collect all the diverse allele for a gene in a given crop, which would be called germ plasm. The second step after collection of germ plasm is evaluation and selection of parents. Now from the germ plasm, we will select the parent crop. Parent crop should have all desirable character we are looking for. After selection of parents, the next step is cross hybridization among selected parents. The 2 parent crops that we have selected are crossed to produce hybrid that has desirable characters of both the parents. Now after crossing between the selected parents and obtaining the hybrid, the next step is selection and testing of the progeny. Now the progeny, or we can say that the hybrid that is obtained after the cross between the selected parents is evaluated that if it has desirable characters or not. If it has desirable characters, then the hybrid is self-pollinated to produce pure lines to avoid segregation of characters. After selecting the hybrid or the progeny, now this progeny is tested both on research field and agronomic zones. And once it is approved, it is now ready for release in the market. Now let us talk about wheat and rice. Kalyan Sona and Sonalika are semi-dwarf varieties of wheat. So the 2 varieties of wheat, Kalyan Sona and Sonalika, which are the semi-dwarf varieties of wheat, are high yielding and disease resistant variety of wheat. Similarly, Jaya and Ratna are semi-dwarf variety of rice which are better yielding. Now let us talk about sugarcane. There were 2 varieties of sugarcane, Sakharum barberi and Sakharum officinarum. Sakharum barberi was North Indian variety of sugarcane and it had poor sugar content. So it was not North Indian variety and had poor sugar content. Whereas Sakharum officinarum was South Indian variety which had high sugar content and thick stem. But the problem with this Saccharum officinarum was that it did not grow well in North India. So the Saccharum officinarum did not grow well in North India. So what we did is we crossed the two varieties. We crossed Saccharum barberi and Saccharum officinarum, and the new variety that was obtained had high sugar content, had thick stem, and it had the ability to grow in North India as well. So by crossing the two varieties, the problem was solved. Now the new variety had both high sugar content and it could be grown in North India as well. Now let us talk about millets. Hybrid maize, jowar and bajra have been developed which are resistant to water stress. If you have gained something from this video, please subscribe to my channel Ramji Chopra, like and comment.